I woke up with no map in mind, just chasing down the sun this time. No traffic jam, no ticking clock, just open shoes and sidewalk chalk. I threw a dress over my soul and let the breeze take slight control. With nowhere that I had to be, the day just opened up for me. I don't need a reason clear to ride the edge of atmosphere. The world's a postcard, blue and white, and I've got summer on my side. Let's go somewhere today where plans just fade away, where laughs spill out like lemonade and rules forget to stay. We'll hum a tune, we'll chase a kite, we'll turn left just because it's bright. Let's not explain, let's just obey the breeze that says go somewhere today. The radio plays a song half known, but I still sing it on my own. I pass a town I've never seen, but somehow know it in between. A candy stand, a market stall, a painted sign, a garden wall. The kind of place is made for joy, not screens or noise, but simple choice. We don't need tickets, bags, or plans, just time and tan lines on our hands. The clouds don't wait, the sky won't stay, so why should we not drift today? Let's go somewhere today where morning breaks the way, where every moment feels brand new, like time forgot to say. We'll dance beside a soda shop, we'll rest beneath the rooftop drop, and in this heat we'll melt away into the joy of somewhere today. Of somewhere today. No passport needed, no alarm, just sun and sneakers, open arms. The road will teach, the wind will play, and we will find ourselves halfway. Let's go somewhere today, no past to pack away, just sun and sky and laughter, light and hearts that lean toward play. No destination in our hands, just tunes and freckles in the sand. We're free enough to gently stray and choose the path of somewhere today. The sun is low, the colors bleed, the day lets go of all I need. The sky holds every word unsaid and paints them softly overhead. My voice is small, but it still sings a quiet fight, a soul with wings. I'm not the fire I used to be, but there's a stronger flame in me. I used to fall with every breeze, but now I bend like rooted trees. And even when the silence stings, I find my way through broken things. I'm still standing in the light, though evening tries to steal my sight. Though time has worn my edges thin, there's something bright that burns within. I don't need praise, I don't need proof, I carry grace beneath my roof. I've known the dark, I've held it tight, but I'm still standing in the light. The world still spins with reckless pace, but I've stopped chasing every place. I've learned to stay, to breathe, to wait, to let the moment be my gate. Some dreams I lost, some I outgrew, but still I bloom in something true. And though I've wept and wished and tried, I never truly said goodbye. I'm not a story wrapped in gold, but I'm a hand that's learned to hold. And the shadows near my feet. I feel the pulse of my heartbeat. I'm still standing in the light, with scars that shine instead of fight. With every fall I had to face, I stitched a softer kind of grace. I don't need fate to mark my name, or shine with anyone's acclaim. I found a peace that fits me right. I'm still standing in the light. Let the dust come, let the stars climb. I'm not afraid of losing time, for in this breath I hold a truth that I survived and stayed uncouth. I'm still standing in the light, not perfect but profoundly right. No need for more, no need for less. I've made a home inside this yes. So if you see me in the dusk, don't ask for gold, don't ask for musk. Just know I'm here holding my fight, still in the light. Streetlight blinking amber gold. I walk the way we used to hold, hands in silence, breath in sync. Now it's just me and thoughts to think. You're not a ghost, you're not a flame, but still this night whispers your name. And every echo of the wall, and every shadow long and tall. I thought time would clean the slate, wash your voice out of my fate. But even with the music low, I hear your rhythm where I go. You're in my streetlight soul, flickering soft but taking hold, like a memory that won't let go. Even as the traffic slows, I breathe you in through midnight air, as if your touch still lingers there. No map, no plan, no self-control, just you in my streetlight soul. Cross the avenue alone, where you once hummed into your phone. Still can hear your off-key tune, drifting under pale moon. Some might say the past is dust, but mine still sings in corner rust. Even the breeze in passing cars sounds like the way you played guitars. I tried dancing out just hum when you pass by, and mine hums you soft and low underneath this moonlight glow. You're in my streetlight soul, a missing piece that makes me whole. No need for tears, no need to fight. You're written in the city light. I walk alone, but not unknown, with you in every cobblestone, still glowing in my evening strover, in my streetlight soul. I didn't take the fastest road. I carried dreams that felt too bold. I lost my step, I took the long, but still I kept on moving strong. No compass clear, no path well worn, just heartbeats pulling me through storm. And though I questioned every turn, each one gave me what I had to learn. I wasn't built for perfect lines, but for the kind that slowly shines, the ones that curve then find their way to light that doesn't fade by day. The way I walked is fully mine, with stumble songs and hidden signs. I've made mistakes, I've cried, I've grown, but every step became my own. I don't regret, I don't erase this winding map of time and grace. I stand today with open heart, proud of the way I fell and start. I've followed doubt, I've danced with fear, I've stood in silence just to hear what only stillness dared to speak, that strength is also when you're weak. I've taken detours into pain and walked through days of heavy rain, but found in all the shadowed space a deeper love, a softer pace. The trail was never meant to be a straight line into victory. It's how I bent and where I broke that built the truth I now invoke. The way I walked is who I am, not polished steps but barefoot spans. The mud, the dust, the quiet hills all taught me how to feel what's real. So if you ask how far I've come, I'll point to light I walk upon and say without a single doubt, my way was wide and it worked out. No single road can show my face. I hold them all with equal grace. For every wrong that led me right, I thank the path, I thank the night. The way I walked is brave and wide. It made me whole, not hollow pride. And even when I walked alone, I stitched my shadow into stone. So now I walk with softer feet, but with a strength that won't retreat. My story's in the steps I take. The way I walked is mine to make. Lean my head against glasses. City lights began to pass. Another day, a little worn, but softer now than when it dawned. I told the moon I tried my best, that even if I failed, the test. I showed up with an open hand and let the silence understand. No one else may ever hear the thoughts I share when night is near. But in that silver overhead, I speak the words I left unsaid. These are the things I told the moon, that I was tired but healing soon, that I was scared but didn't run. Dropped the ball, I missed the mark. I watched the sky, forgot the spark. I said the wrong, I felt the sting, and still I woke to try again. The mirror shows 1,000 tries, not everyone a perfect rise, but every crack and line I see is proof that I'm still choosing me. I'm not the sum of what I lack, I'm all the times I'm coming back. And even when I lose the way, I whisper softly, that's okay. I'll try again tomorrow, with hands still sore, with heart still wide. I'll carry hope, not borrow the faith I thought had slipped aside. No race to win, no need to prove, just space to stumble, space to move. I'm not afraid to fall or bend. I'll try again and try again. The world can spin with endless pace, but I will walk and still embrace the days I didn't get it right are just the roots beneath my fight. I've learned to fail with open arms, to hold the break and not the harm, to see the lesson in the ache and rise for no one else's sake. They say be bold but never break, but I've been soft and still awake, and that I found is power to try again and still be you. I'll try again tomorrow, no matter if I fly or crawl. Each morning holds a window to climb again despite the fall. I don't need perfect lines or scores, I just need courage at my core to stand in every chance I stand, to try again and try again. And if I miss again tonight, I'll meet myself in morning light. No blame, no rush, no final wall, just me still here through rise and fall. I'll try again tomorrow, with everything that made me pause, with softer hands, with deeper breath, with every no I turn to yes. And if I fail, then that's okay, I'll still believe, I'll still replay, because I know this truth won't end. again. Open eyes to golden skies, coffee steam and lazy light, stretching dreams in quiet rooms, heartbeat sinking with the bloom. Wake me softly, let me breathe, let this morning set me free. With every ray I feel alive, today's a gift I want to write. Birdsong dancing in the air, warm toes on the wooden stair, pages waiting to be filled, moments made by simply still. Wake me softly, let me breathe, let this morning write my piece. A sip of light, a song inside. I'm right here, I'm open wide. I don't need a grand parade, just your smile and tea well made. Soft beginnings shape the day like sunlight, melting all the gray. Wake me softly, let me stay in this quiet golden ray. Don't rush the rhythm, let it be. Morning's all the world I need. Found a spot beside the tide, where time just slows and breath can hide. A pen, a page, a breeze, a sound of all the waves I've never found. Your name still fits inside my hand, like something quiet, something planned. I write but don't intend to send. This isn't meant to start or end. It's just the sea, it's just the sky, and all the reasons I won't try. But somewhere in this salted air, there's still a part of you I wear. These are the waves I never sent, the truths I whispered never meant. To find your shore or break your calm, just sit with me soft like a song. You'll never read these lines I write, but still I free them into night. Like messages the ocean bends, these are the waves I never sent. I draw your face in drift and foam, then watch it fade and feel alone. But not with ache, not with regret, just something quiet I've not said. You were a season breeze and not a storm. A hand once held a fire warm, and in this hush I let you go. Not with a scream but tide soft flow. I won't return, I won't deny, but I still speak you in the sky. And if you feel the wind tonight, it's just my name in morning light. These are the waves I never sent, the letters drawn in wet cement, the stories that I kept so close but knew would scatter with the coast. No stamp, no seal, no shore address, just thoughts in shell and sunlit mess. You'll never know, but I still meant these are the waves I never sent. Some love was made for letting be, like stars too high for memory. But still I sit and still I write these little ghosts beneath the light. These are the waves I never sent, the ones that stayed, the ones that went. You don't need them, you've moved on, but here they hum in every song. So if the sea feels soft and known, it's me just learning to be gone. A love not lost, just evident in waves I never sent. I saw the clouds the way you love, all quiet curves and skies above. The breeze was warm, it felt like you, a memory wrapped in summer blue. I wonder where you might be now, a quiet town, a sleepy vow. Do you still hum that song I played, or has the melody just swayed? I don't need to know your street, just hope you're whole and kind and sweet. And maybe when you see the moon, you think of me sometime soon. Where you might be, the stars are bright. Do you still whisper into night? Do you still keep the notes we wrote, like folded sails in paper boats? I don't expect, I don't pursue, but skies like this remember you. And every breeze brings back to me a sense of where you might be. The jasmine climbs along my wall. It bloomed too soon, then dropped it all. Like how we love too fast, too real. But still I smile at how it feels. No bitterness, no need for blame, just echoes wrapped around your name. I kept the mug you used to hold. It makes my morning strangely bold. The past has oftentimes been kind, but sometimes you still cross my mind. And when the light begins to fall, I wonder if you feel that call. Where you might be, the sky turns gold. Do you feel silence taking hold? Do sunsets make you pause and breathe, or do they pass like summer leaves? I'm not alone, I'm not in pain, but sometimes love will still remain. be. I hope there's light, a gentle wind, a sleep so right, a song you hum without a name that sounds like me but not the same. You're not a wound, you're not a flame, you're just a soft and weathered frame of someone I still sometimes see in dreams, or where you might be. There were days you fell so hard, the world too wide, the road too far. You sat in shadows, cold and low, with nothing left, no place to go. You held your breath, you held your knees, you counted cracks and swallowed pleas, and still, without applause or aid, you stayed. No one saw you hold the weight, no one heard you wrestle fate, but quietly you chose to stay when every sign said walk away. You stayed when nothing made it clear, when silence was your loudest fear. You stayed when doors were closing fast. You whispered hope would someday last. You didn't shine, you didn't shout, but you were brave in every doubt. And all I am is what you made, because you stayed. You made it through the cruelest June, the days that dimmed your inner tune. You mended things you didn't break, and smiled for someone else's sake. You didn't win, you didn't lose, you only had the will to choose, to stand back up through love and ache, to stay for just your own heart's sake. You wrote no speech, you held no crown, but still you showed up broken down. And through the tears you didn't waste, you found the strength inside your grace. You stayed when no one knew your fight, when morning dimmed and blurred the light. You stayed when sleep would never come, when hearts around you all felt numb. You held your ground with nothing due, but still you made it somehow through. And all the peace I now parade was born because you stayed. So here I am because you kept the hope alive while others slept. I owe this breath, this steady name, to all the nights you stayed the same. You stayed, and now I finally see the quiet hero here was me. You stayed, and that's the loudest truth, the strongest part of all my youth. I thank the past that didn't run, that held the moon and faced the sun. And even when the world decayed, you bloomed because you stayed. You smiled like you had time to spare, and suddenly I found you there. No lightning strike, no movie scene, just something soft in how you lean toward me like we'd met before, but never opened up that door. I'm not in rush, I'm not in flight, but something about you feels just right, like petals learning where to rest before they bloom from quiet chest. This is a slow bloom, not a firework kind, just a feeling that lingers like warm lemon rind. I don't need answers or some perfect line, just the way you look back when you think I won't mind. If love returns, let it resume like morning light, a soft, slow bloom. We laughed beneath a corner tree, as if that joy was meant to be. No promises, no vows in air, just comfort in the way you care. Your voice feels like a breeze at noon, like humming tunes without a tune. No pressure, just this open space where I can breathe and not erase. I'm not the girl who jumps too fast, but maybe something shouldn't last just long enough to leave a trail of something sweet and softly pale. This is a slow bloom, like tea in the sun, not burning or crashing, just slowly begun. No sudden thunder, no bells to assume, just glances that settle like flowers in bloom. And if it fades, I'll still resume with a heart that knows the strength of bloom. Some love arrives like heavy rain, but some are just a steady flame. And if you stay or if you go, you'll still be part of what I grow. This is a slow bloom, and I like the pace. No need to hurry, what fits in this space? I'll hold it gently, like sun holds perfume. No rush, no fear, just room to bloom. So here I am with sky and room to simply feel this soft, slow bloom. You didn't ask me to believe, but something in you made me breathe. Like I forgot the weight I wore when you just smiled and said no more. We talked like waves, we laughed like rain. I didn't need to hide my name. The world felt simple, clear and wide, with you just walking by my side. And though I've built some heavy walls, you didn't try to break them all. You just leaned against the frame and softly whispered in my name. You feel like a place I could stay, not run through, not walk away, but sit and watch the morning bloom and trust the air inside the room. You feel like a door I could keep open without losing sleep, I'm not in love, not yet I say, but you feel like a place I could stay. I didn't plan to feel this safe, but something in your steady pace reminds me love can be a breeze, not just a fire on trembling knees. You pour your coffee soft and slow, and I forget the need to know if this will last or if we fall, 'cause right now feels like having home. I won't pretend to have no fear, but I like how you hold me near, without a script, without a mask, just answers that I didn't ask. You feel like a place I could stay, not a thrill but a gentle way, a kind of quiet I could hold when everything around gets cold. You feel like a chair by the sea, somewhere I could just be me. I'm not in love, not yet I say, but you feel like a place I could stay. If love's a home, not just a flame, then maybe I can learn your name in every whisper, every sigh that teaches me to never lie. You feel like a place I could stay, not tomorrow, just today. And maybe that's the truest sign of something real and hard in time. So I won't rush, I won't delay, but I'll lean in and softly say, you feel like a place I could stay. Oh, I ran in circles just to feel, chased illusions dressed in teal, held my breath through quiet nights, wrote your name in northern lights. But now the colors fade to true, and none of them still look like you. Turns out healing's not so loud, just a whisper in the crowd. Didn't need a closing scene, just a pause to let me lean back into the shape I knew before I blurred my soul with you. I'm coming back to me, like waves retreating patiently, sanded down and smooth again, soft where I had broken then. No rescue, no grand decree, just footsteps set intentionally, and every echo that I see sings I'm coming back to me. Traded dreams I didn't own for the quiet of my tone. Didn't win but didn't fall, I just stopped needing you at all. The skyline still knows your name, but I no longer feel the flame. I thank you now, not with a tear, but with a smile strong and clear. No more pages left to write, just Dress the morning soft with light. I don't need to feel undone to remember where I've come from. I'm coming back to me through alleyways and salted sea, treading gently through the pain, not as lost but as a gain. No chorus loud, no melody can shake the peace that sets me free. 'Cause every time I let you be, I'm coming back to me. Not erasing, not erasing, just embracing, just replacing every what if with a breeze that brings me home with gentle ease. I'm coming back to me, not who I was, but who I'll be. A version carved by light and storm, by every shape my heart took form. No fireworks, no reverie, just truth that softly lets me see that I was always meant to be coming home back to me. Pulled the curtains with no rush, morning spilled in like a hush. Steam rose from a porcelain cup. The city stretched and started up. No parade, no ringing bell, just me and the way I fell into silence, soft and clear, where my breath said I am here. It's not the end, it's not a race, it's just today and that's my place. I'm not waiting for a sign, just watching how the light aligns. Curtains open, and so do I, blooming gently, no need to try. All the storms they came and passed, but the stillness, it will last. I'm not chasing, I'm not closed, I'm a garden now composed. No more hiding what's unspoken, this is me. Curtains open. Shoes still by the hallway wall, keys untouched but I feel tall. Maybe I won't leave today, maybe I'll just drift and stay. Let the breeze rewrite my hair, let the stillness say you're there. I'm not less for slowing down, I wear peace like it's my crown. Not afraid to stand alone, not defined by calls or phones. Wholeness found in softer frames, like sunlight spelling out my name. Curtains open, sky turns white, every breath a changing tide. Not a fix, not some control, just a heart that feels whole. Not performing, not afraid, in this quiet I am made. No applause, no token, just me here. Curtains open. of knowing I was always here, just waiting for the light to clear. Curtains open and I begin. In the stillness I let in every version I've denied. Now returns, arms open wide. No big moment, no widescreen, just the truth I've finally seen. That the bravest kind of token is simply this: curtains open. You thought I'd fall apart that day when you left like clouds leave May. But I stood still and held the breeze and learned to cry with quiet ease. I bought new cups, I moved the chair. I stopped pretending you were there. And every night I didn't shake became a step I didn't fake. You left your name in every song, but I've been skipping lines too long. And now I hum a different part with something stronger in my heart. I didn't break, I bent and swayed like summer trees in sudden shade. I may have wept, but I stayed whole and grew into a softer soul. I didn't call, I didn't chase, I found my light in empty space. You thought I'd fade, but make no mistake, I didn't fall, I didn't break. Your ghost still walks the afternoon between the blinds and cafe spoons, but now I greet it like a guest with stories I have since confessed. I dress in laughter I design, I leave regrets a step behind. You didn't know I'd stand this tall, but silence taught me not to crawl. No fireworks, no angry flood, just softer hands and kinder blood. I lost a love but found my name inside the quiet of my flame. I didn't break, I bled then healed like morning dew on sunlit fields. I faced the wind without disguise and watched the truth behind my eyes. I didn't shout, I didn't ache as much as you had hoped I'd shake. But now I bloom for my own sake. No need to bend, no need to break. You were a lesson in disguise, but I don't need to analyze. I let it be, I let it end, and learned I didn't have to bend. I didn't break, I walked away, still hope beneath a brighter day. The sky is wide, the page is clear, and I am more than pain or fear. No second act, no twist to fake, I lived it all and didn't break. I don't trace your name in the dark, but I still flinch when shadows start. You're not a ghost, not quite a flame, but somehow still you feel the same. I've changed the lock, I've moved the bed, I've painted painted over what you said. But still some nights I hum your tune like morning echoes fading soon. I don't regret, I don't rewind, but pieces stay I didn't find. You're not mine now, but that won't mean you never walked where I have been. I still carry you in corners of my mind, in rainy days, in silver light I find. You don't belong here anymore, but still you're in the way I pour my coffee slow, my thoughts too deep. You're the quiet I still keep. I see your smile in passing trains, in window glass and sudden rains. You used to be my loudest part, now you're the hush inside my heart. I never meant to keep you there, but healing isn't always fair, and letting go is not a line, but waves that drift across the spine. You're not the one I dream at night, but sometimes stars fall just too right, and in those skies a trace of blue. I close my eyes and walk to you. I still carry you, not heavy, just there, like scent that lingers on old clothes I wear. You're not my song, not quite my ache, but still the pause I always take before I speak, before I move. A piece of me still finds your groove. It's not a loss I need to heal, it's just a truth I learned to feel. You left, but something stayed in me, like roots beneath a quiet tree. I still carry you, no need to try, just in the breath before I cry. You're not my ending, not my start, but somewhere quiet in my heart. You made a room, you made it true, and I still carry a part of you. I wrote your name on paper boats, watched them float with whispered notes. The waves don't read, they just receive, but still I send what I believe. I told the sea you used to smile, like soft July for just a while. Now clouds drift by with subtle grace, like someone missing from this place. Maybe you'll never read a line, but writing helps me draw the spine of all the words I never dared to say aloud when you were there. I send my letters to the sea, folded in calm uncertainty. They carry secrets light as air that only water learns to bear. And if the tide should bring them back, I'll know I'm strong, not what I lack. Each page a step from memory, my silent letters to the sea. I wrote about the way you spoke in hushes under starry cloak, how fireflies would pause and blink, like they had thoughts, like they could think. I signed my name in morning blue as if the day could carry you. I don't know where these papers go, but something in me starts to glow. I don't expect a sure reply or seagulls writing in the sky, but I've begun to understand the sea holds space for trembling hands. I send my letters to the sea, carried by waves more brave than me. They're inked with what I tried to hide, but summer's truth won't stay inside. And if you never read a word, still something deep inside me stirred, as if I spoke and set it free. My quiet letters to the sea. I never needed you to hear, only needed you to be near. And now this page, the tide, the breeze, they hold what used to live in me. I send my letters to the sea and find a little more of me. Each syllable a soft release, a step toward honest aching peace. So let the waves wash what they may. I'll write again another day, till there's no weight left silently, just waves and letters to the sea.